Hello ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Consolidating 2. I know this has been a while since I've done this actually, but I figured we'd do it since I've recently read some after action report things and, you know, it kind of got me hooked onto Crusader Kings 2 again and I felt we should do a series. This is actually going to be 2 series if we can manage to take the Iron Throne. And afterwards, after we've taken it, we're going to use a cheat to play a different character under the rule of the king that we were playing previously, if you know what I mean. And that will be House Mud of the Riverlands, which we'll give the Riverlands to after we take it. Now, before we get, and the reason we're all the way over here in the middle of nowhere in the central Sunset Sea, apparently, is because this will have spoilers for anyone that has not read the books. This is set at the end of the latest book in the series at the moment. So if you've not read all the books and you don't want to have all that spoiled for you, please leave the video now, because you won't want to watch it unless you don't care about spoilers or it's already been spoiled for you or you've read it on the internet. So, you know, generally if you haven't read the books and don't want it spoiled, then don't watch this, because it will. You have been warned. But yes, we are playing as Aegon Targaryen in the Stormlands. I didn't give you much time to fucking exit the video, did I? But, you know, oh well. Now you know. But yeah, we're playing as Aegon Targaryen in the Stormlands, although there's some controversy that he might actually be a Blackfire. There is a mini-war for this when you first start off to take the Stormlands, but I've done that. It was really, really boring and no action happened, so I didn't bother recording it. But I've managed to convince Daenerys to marry me, giving me access to her dragons. She's actually gifted me with one of her dragons, which I think is the weaker one. Rhaegal. I think it's the weaker one, actually. Or is it the weakest one? I know he's the stronger. Maybe I think he might be the weakest one, actually. I'm not sure. Taming it is going to be considerably difficult, because the last time I checked, taming a dragon is incredibly a pain in the arse when it comes to this game. Anyway, we go to laws for a second. What have we got for Crown Authority? Is medium. Medium is fine. Yeah, that's enough. We don't want to raise it too high, otherwise they will turn on me. The Martels of Dawn have joined my side, which is awesome. What we'll do, we'll raise my banners immediately, just because it'll take a while otherwise to get it all over here. I've also got the Golden Company at Rain House, which are going to join my ranks, hopefully. They have about 10k guys. I've got the... Yeah. Hopefully these Lord Paramounts and shit don't join against me. I have called Daenerys into my war, but she has a bit of her own problems right now, so... This could get messy. Lord Paramount, Aegon of Essos. I can see your struggle. The Karstarks are joining me. Okay, thanks, guys. Not sure what the hell those guys are really doing, but we got 20k guys laying siege to King's Landing. The ideal thing to do here is literally just attack immediately and take King's Landing. Unfortunately, they've... This Targaryen army... I'm going to call them Targaryens because they've got the Iron Throne sigil. But the Baratheon army is what they are, not Targaryens. It's cutting my fucking reinforcements off for getting to King's Landing, which I don't like. Yeah, that's a defeat there. That's not too bad. Let them do as they will for now. We've got 20,000 guys laying siege to King's Landing with me. But that may not be enough if the all hell breaks loose. You know what I mean. Namely, if the Lord Paramounts of the Reach and everything join the I almost called them Targaryens again. Join the bloody Joffrey faction, we're going to be in serious fucking, you know, we're going to be seriously screwed. John Mudd is leading that force. Hopefully he doesn't get himself killed. Where's that person going? The Griffin's Roost. I doubt we're going to be able to defeat them. They're getting the Griffin's Roost on the 12th of May, and we're going to 4th of May. Okay. We might be able to flank around them. I'm not really bothered about the Stormlands right now. We're going to save, because this is going to be incredibly difficult to get around this fucking army and get to the capital, which is where we need to be. We need to take the capital, capture Tommen, and put an end to the war immediately. I can't count on Daenerys arriving in time to assist me, unfortunately, because she has her own fucking problems all the way over in Mirren over here. You know, don't get me wrong, having 30,000 of, you know, my wife's shit arrive and kill everyone would be excellent, but she has her own problems. But hopefully if she can win that war, then she can turn her entire focus towards us. As long as these guys can get out of there, we can make a break for King's Landing. That should stall them for a second while they take that. Meanwhile, this 12k force is going to march directly for King's Landing. Tommen can get those little victories if he likes, I don't give a shit about them. Once we get to the capital, we'll join up all of our forces. Fuck off. I don't know why the Karstarks really like me for some reason. Who we got with us? Like a bunch of people, haven't we? A bunch of the guys in the Crown Lands have... they haven't joined with me, but they are, like, fighting for independence. I don't know why the Karstarks are, like, fighting in the north for me. It is weird. I don't really need them. They're not much use to me, to be perfectly honest. What the hell's my wife Daenerys up to over here? I think she lost that big battle that she was fighting, which is not good. Because she went down from like 45% to whatever the hell percent she's at now. Hopefully she doesn't get captured. I'd like her in Westeros, or at least to pop out a kid. Now hopefully we'll be able to take this. I'm not sure where Tommen actually is. See that? Yeah. She's being tutored by Cersei in Casterly Rock. So I'm pretty sure that means he's actually in Casterly Rock and not King's Landing. Which sucks, but, you know. Oh, dude, we've still got 22k troops over here. That is this Targaryen army down there is causing some fucking mischief that we're going to have to go deal with at some point. But for now, we'll save just as we're about to take King's Landing. Unfortunately, Tommen's not in there, but maybe we can capture some important characters. Hopefully. You know, I'd love him to be in there, but he's fucking being tutored at Casterly Rock or some shit. So I'm pretty sure that means he's actually at Casterly Rock, which would suck. But we will send these forces to deal with some Targaryen armies. Mainly the Darklands, by the looks of it. Excellent. I have no idea where the hell that army is. Alright, just down there. Sweet. It's about 1,000 or so, guys. How much points are they going to get for taking Griffin's Roost? It's not my capital or anything. But they might get a fair bit. I'm pretty sure we're going to have to go south and deal with them. But I'd rather take King's Landing first. Okay, you got 1% for taking that. He's going to get more, though, since he's storming the walls. Losing points in the process, though. We'll get a hell of a lot more war score from taking King's Landing, though. So we'll sit here for now. Not sure he's not going for Storm's End. I don't think he actually has the troops to take Storm's End. Does he? Nah, he does. It's not very full garrisoned because I've weakened it already. So, what are we going to do here? He's going after my smaller army. This is fine. I don't mind him coming towards me because then I can kill him without having to go too far from King's Landing. But we might be able to take King's Landing and then move over. I'm not entirely sure how long it's going to take them to move. Who's with? No one's like come to the aid of the Iron Throne yet at all. But yeah, we wait for them to clash, otherwise they'll retreat. There you go, perfect timing. 21k guys are going to show up, which is about 26k if we get there in time to not lose too many men. It's much better for me to do this and kill them than it would be any other way, I think. Especially since John Carrington's still alive. And this way we don't have to worry about these troops grouping up with the rest of them later on. Victory. Yep. Imprisoned. I lost some prestige. It burned the crap out of some shit. I'm not sure if that 14k troops is going to be able to do much. Actually, we got 100%, so the Iron Throne's mine. We save it here and now. That battle actually massively jumped me up to 100% victory. And that's it. King Aegon has taken the Iron Throne. I can't guarantee that everyone will accept this matter. Has usurped the title of Castle of Dragon Gate, King's Landing from King Tomlin. The Iron Throne has been won back for House Targaryen. The line of Rhaegar restored. Now the Golden Company is bestowed upon me the Valyrian steel greatsword Blackfire, which have been keeping since the days of Aegon Bittersteel, waiting to restore the rightful rulers of the Seven Kingdoms. A fitting sword for the blood of the dragon. Yeah, my enemies will no doubt rise up against me. I moved Tommen's thing out of the way, only to be in the way. He is a carbon gluttonous, he's a fucking infirm, trained fighter, but otherwise pretty shit. He's not fit to serve in the Kingsguard. War's been won, so it's been Kettleback. Is he any good? Trained fighter. Misguided warrior, nah. I'm not sure about him. We'll leave him be for a second. This guy is a lot better. Skilled fighter, temperate. He's cruel and deceitful, but, you know, envious. We'll put him in the maybe pile. I'll put him shit in the maybe pile. Okay, the maybe pile is in the way. Ooh, yes. So Robert, the King of the Kingsguard, is he's definitely worthy. Brave, cool, he's the formidable fighter. Leave him be. Reprehended. Loras Tyrell Knife Flowers, I'll leave him be, he makes it for a good Kingsguard. Baylor of the Kingsguard. I've got some seriously good Kingsguard members. Leave him be. Okay, I just got these two guys left. Which, this guy is a trained fighter, but he's not particularly very good. Sir Mern of the Kingsguard, he's not bad. Should we keep him? He's a skilled fighter. Yeah, we'll leave him be. Nothing against him. This guy, on the other hand, I think being a skilled fighter at the least is what you need to be in the Kingsguard. The war has been won. Only our enemies have been crushed. Lord Tommen Lannister, one of your opponents, has been brought before you to hear your judgment. I think he hates me. Yeah, usurp title. If not, he'll rise up against me. He's the heir to the Westerlands. I think I'll let Cersei go and keep Tommen as my prisoner. Lord Jaime the Kingslayer killed my grandfather. So, on the grounds that he's a Kingslayer, I believe justice must be met. He's no longer worthy of being in the Kingsguard. I mean, he's already betrayed that honour, so I'm afraid I won't have... I mean, why would I want him in my Kingsguard? He's the dishonourable little shit that killed my grandfather. Or my... Yeah, it is my grandfather, Aerys, isn't he? I will have his head. This member of the Kingsguard has died. He was executed by King Aegon, the Iron Throne. Yeah, like I said, Tommen of the fetal royal Lannister family has been brought before you. What will be done with him? I have nothing against Tommen, personally. He's actually not a bad... If he's trained by the right people, you know, if he was, like, raised by Marjorie and everything, he might be a puppet, but he's nowhere near as bad and evil as Joffrey. He's actually a decent kid. So, I'll take him as my hostage and hope that the Westerlands keeps in line. Call Cersei Lannister for judgment. Old company disbands. Better Steel, one of the great bards of Aegon, was the founder of the Golden Company. He was Damien Blackfriar's most trusted man, and took his sons into hiding. Ever since blah, 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 blah. Now that the mission is fulfilled, the company has been finally disbanded, having regained their honour and lands. Affairs demanded trial before the court, which Viserys will oversee to ensure justice is served. She begins to proceed her defence, but the court seems did not seem impressed. No, fuck off right now. Yep, keep walking. Keep fucking walking. Someone at my fucking door trying to get into the room. Viserys is, you know, he's bound to be pretty good, right? Yeah, see? Starting back and forth, Viserys masterfully questioned and accused, using every blah, 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 common tongue, ripping through the accuser's defense and showing them to be a liar. He made a strong case. The verdict has been reached. Varys proclaims Cersei of House Lannister is guilty. I'll have her head on a spike. She will walk through the streets naked and back to her cell. See, she has no claim to push against the Iron Throne at all. But I can kill her, or make her do a walk of shame. Which I think she'd already experienced once before, really, hasn't she? Hasn't she had that happen to her already? Yeah, we'll do that, and then we'll probably release her. Publicly shamed, and then she'll be released in a moment, I believe. All hail King Aegon. All hail His Grace King Aegon of the House Targaryen, the King of the Andals, the Ruler of the First Men, Lord of the Seven Kingdoms, and Protector of the Realm. The war between the powers at the Iron Throne has subsided, at least for now. Your Grace, confidently has selected the Grand Maester, the head of the... Let's hope he serves well. Alas, one of the King's Guard has died, several swordsmen's guard. Bring me the greatest knights in the realm. Nah. Can I find the greatest knights in the realm and offer them spots in the King's Guard, or what? He's the son of Janos Slynt. He's actually a skilled fighter and a brilliant commander. I wonder if I can name him a member of the King's Guard. He's actually pretty good. I mean, I don't exactly relish making that kid's, you know, just because his father's a douche. But yeah, the Iron Throne is subsiding into peace. Let's ban the levies for now. Oh, she doesn't appear to be. She just appears to be ruling that area in my place, I suppose. Only the North has not yet bent the knee towards me, and I think that's because they're currently in conflict. I'll see, actually, if I can make the Starks Lord Paramount. Jon Snow is that at the moment. Or actually, I may make the Starks Lord Paramounts, because they were the only ones that joined me. And we still got to deal with the Greyjoys as well. Ew, it's so complicated. Okay, we're gonna save, and then I just want to see if we can release Tommen and have him still be in my court. I don't want him in jail. I'd like to have him around and, you know, look after the kid. You know, you beat your enemies, and then you have to let them back down to their knees, kind of thing. Yeah, so I'm keeping him as my ward, and he can stay in here for now. And I will release Cersei, who kind of hates me. Profane marriage, envious foreigner. Publicly shamed. We will release her, and hope that she doesn't raise any shit in her name. She doesn't seem entirely bothered too much about me killing Jaime. Although she didn't really love Jaime in the end, did she? We'll release him. What's he up to? Attacking Lord Paramount Ramsay Snow and Stannis Baratheon's war for the north. Defending against Lord Majig in versus Slave War on Crow's Edge. Yeah. Where's this war? I have no idea where the hell the war bit even is. But we need to hand over Storm's End to somebody. I don't know, who have I got in my court exactly? Actually, who has claimed the Storm's End that I can give it over to them and they'll be happy about me gifting it? Fuck off! Stop clicking on bloody wrong things. Come over here. Who's claimants? Edric Storm. I could, I suppose, gift it to Edric. He's the bastard of Robert Baratheon, but should I really judge him on that? Although he does have a strong claim to the Iron Throne, so I don't really want him in there. Around here. Why didn't I think of this before? Why the hell does Jon Majig hate me? That's a bit weird. Grant landed title. The Stormlands. Yeah, hand it to House Connington, because they help me out a lot more. Lord Paramount John of the Stormlands. Grant landed title. Lordship of Storm's End. Yeah, the High Lordship of Shipbreakers Bay. Lordship of Storm's End. Can I give him anything else? Critical Point? Nope. Lordship of the Whispers? Nope. Dragon Castle? Nope. Honorary title? Small Council Advisor, definitely. There you go. He will rule over the Stormlands for me. He should love me now, pretty much. I've made him one of the most powerful lords in Westeros. He's a formidable fighter as well. He may die, but, you know, he's got an heir. And there are other Conningtons too. He's got grayscale, however. I'm not sure how long he'll live. Hopefully he pops out a son at some point. There you go. He's got Lord of that, and it makes him like me a lot more as well. And he's of West Valyrian blood, so I'm happy to give him that. All these places. I'm just trying to limit what castles and stuff I actually hold. Yeah, High Lordship of Critical Point. Do we need that? Personally, once again, I'd rather give it to these guys. Because they're of Valyrian blood. Can we see if anyone has claim to it before I... Nope, no one has claim, so we can just give it over to him. And he has his son ready, and that means that he really likes me now. What can I say? I'm incredibly generous when it comes to my stuff. Anyone in my court that we can give this to? Varys, John Mudd, Loras Mudd. Nope, nope, nope. I think like half of these people are from the bloody like Golden Company when it disbanded and they joined my court, I suppose. You have a Tyrell in here. Alright, he's my Grand Maester. Alright, sweet. Strickland has Tumbleton. I don't really want to take Tumbleton from anybody at the moment. My Castellan should probably be, yeah, Baelish, maybe. Yeah, I'll make Peter Baelish Hand of the King. It's probably not exactly an ingenious idea, but he does love power. So he'll make a good, you know, levy side, local revolt risk, prove your defences, oversee province. Total tax modifier. I think Pacify Province increases my levies by loads. My Master of Law can be Viserys. And he can improve diplomatic relations with the Lannisters. My Master at Arms can be John Connington.